For just 1 minute, please pay your full attention. Welcome to Super Science University Bhagavad Gita, which only can fulfill any of your wishes, aka the real Santa. Plus, it is the permanent solution to any of your problems. It answers every possible question. It will give you permanent happiness with your freedom in the end. The highest, most prime, most secret, and the only complete knowledge, which is the source of everything. Please refer to Yatharth Gita by Swami Argadanand on yatharthgita.com or Spotify, which is the only genuine and complete source of knowledge. Please note, incomplete knowledge is dangerous since it makes you a fool. Now I will explain to you the difference between 1 to 6 characterization of motivational or religious speakers. And the odd one out, number 5, Dhruv Rathee, who is an atheist believer of science with incomplete knowledge, which is not wrong, and I was like him before my introduction to Bhagavad Gita. So why I am calling them wrong? Either I am completely madman and just doing time pass for some reason, or either I have a very strong point and I am completely right, therefore also a madman for the normal people. Either way, I am a madman because if you pay attention and want to learn and get the complete knowledge, which neither of the people from category 1 to 5 have, you are most welcome. Now, first of all, let's discuss hit Premanand Bhajan Mark. He was obviously going through a lot of religious scriptures before he was introduced, including Bhagavad Gita. So, what does he do after that? The obvious, which most of the religious speakers have been preaching. This is Kali Yuga, and in this Yuga, by the name only, your welfare is possible. Everyone wants shortcut and nobody is interested in knowledge. The time one spends in chanting the name would be less than getting complete knowledge from a genuine source. I will prove that there won't be any need of asking useless questions. So chant the name Radhe Radhe, which is his own invention, and people come with their common problems to which he gives sometimes a good solution and sometimes a Shastra written remedy according to his understanding or according to his background. First of all, is he giving any kind of new knowledge that the public is not aware of? I would say no. The only difference is that he has Shastra knowledge with that solution which he mixes with them. For some reason, he survived both his kidney failure, for which there would be many other examples in this world. I have already explained the reason for that in my old videos. In short, because of his own karma, and that is beyond the knowledge of science. What's the result of all this? He has become a hit public figure. Most natural, illiterate, or highly educated but still illiterate people go to him who just believe but don't want to get any knowledge. His remedies are a temporary solution to the problems of the public. Now, this second category, ISKCON, is a little better but almost similar to the first category. The only difference is their concentration on just one Krishna God. That's why they included Gita in their community. Their main guru Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has no relationship with Gita, but they included Gita anyhow and therefore ruined all the true message of Gita. They invented their own mantras like Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, which has no relationship with Gita, and they try to prove Om means the same as their invented mantra. The highly educated but still illiterate Amog Leela Prabhu is the chairman of this community. Although it is possible that a person without any high education can also be a very intelligent man, the best example is Einstein. The ISKCON community will say that to understand God, you don't need a brain. You just need to surrender yourself to Krishna, and they make fun of science all the time. What they don't know is that a great scientist like Einstein, who has all the practical experience of life, is more qualified to understand Gita, unlike them who just read Shastras without any practical experiences of life. Now, this third category is far better than the other two categories. Acharya Prashant is highly educated and also intelligent, and now for some reason he become part of the Advait community. Advait means duality. They try to prove that there is no difference between humans and God. They are the same. The ISKCON community never agrees to this theory and always considers Krishna as the supreme identity separate from the humans. Now, Acharya Prashant also goes through a lot of scriptures like the first category. The only difference is he is more intelligent and therefore has better understanding of the scriptures including Gita. But here comes a flaw again, which is against the name of his community, the Advait. Because he has also gone through a lot of scriptures, he mentions Ashtavakra Gita to be the highest, although he says Bhagavad Gita is practical and therefore the only truth. So, why does he start preaching Ashtavakra along with other scriptures? And also, there is no sequence in his teaching. So, where is the Advait when you are preaching multiple scriptures? He is not able to understand that Bhagavad Gita includes Ashtavakra plus the missing knowledge, and no other scripture he is preaching is complete knowledge. And since he is not able to understand Bhagavad Gita completely, therefore his Bhagavad Gita becomes incomplete in itself. He asks his students to make notes on Gita and then give exams including multiple questions to pass on to the next level. The difference between his exams and ISKCON community is that he asks more intelligent questions. But he has converted Bhagavad Gita into a science book. Osho would have laughed at Acharya Prashant at his level of stupidity. Also, Osho preached Ashtavakra after Bhagavad Gita, although he too considered Ashtavakra to be the highest. Although Osho is not part of the Advait, I would consider Osho to be a mixture. He also has preached on a lot of various scriptures, even more than Acharya Prashant. In Bhagavad Gita alone, he spent 400 hours of speaking along with 800 pages of reading. I mean, when you listen to his other scriptures, you would be surprised, but yet he is better than Acharya Prashant. Osho has tried to give scientific proof of religion. For spirituality, your own life is the lab, as I explained before in my video, because science is exploring the universe outside which is matter, and Gita is exploring the universe inside you, which is spirit, and that includes matter in itself, meaning science is included in Gita. So Gita is science plus the missing knowledge, where science says we don't have the answers to those questions I mentioned earlier. Now, this fifth category, odd one out, Dhruv Rathee, aka the real atheist or student of science, is not on the wrong path. He just doesn't have complete knowledge and has given up religion like many of us do. He is right in doing so, since the world is so full of wrong definitions of religion. So it's better to go with the science which gives him proof of everything. What he doesn't know, he will say, I don't know. Science is still searching and will find those answers sooner or later. But can science do so? I already explained that above. If Dhruv gets introduced to the right direction of religion, which is nothing different than science or atheism, which asks for the proof, he has the best chance to understand true religion. For the sixth category, which is the complete source of knowledge that includes science, since it is a genuine source, what can I say? The audio is just 20 hours and the reading is 430 pages.